Hey Tess. Hey Jen. Hey Rosie, Cricket, Alicia, Fliz, Broken Halo, Imprinted Angel. Hello. Hi Wee, Renee Sunflower. Welcome in everybody. Hey Lily, Arkansas girl. I missed you too, Rosie. Hi Haley, Gigi. Hey Ghost. Thank you, Haley. I know, right, Chrissy Love? I'm trying to get you, Evie.
Huh?
Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, Haley. I was trying to get you in the box. Thank you, Karen.
Okay.
Hey, Georgie. Hello. Hope everyone had happy holidays and a wonderful new year. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Thank you. Yeah, I just made a new photo today. My new PFP. Let me see. I have a request from Ghost is here. Thank you, Georgie. Hi, Debbie.
Hey, Ghost.
Hey,
I'm sorry if
baby.
it's hard for you to stay awake, Sonny. How you doing, Ghost? I hope you have Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Christmas is good,
Oh, thank you,
but me and
Georgie.
Baby Ghost is very,
Beautiful.
very sick.
Oh, you guys have been going through it.
We are very, very sick. Can you not tell my voice? I just wanted to come up and ask everybody for prayers for us because Baby Ghost is really bad. Um, she sounds like she's got a very bad croup cough. She's been running a fever 102.8.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, for a week now she has. Woke up Christmas morning sick, and she didn't even enjoyed her Christmas because she got
Aw.
up. She made herself get up and open her gifts and stuff. And she when she got done opening them, she went straight to bed. And she never ate. Tonight was the first time she's ate in since Christmas.
Oh,
Oh
my.
And
my god.
she's not really.
Poor
I made
baby.
her some soup. She ate like 2 bites of soup, and that was it. So
Is
yeah,
it
I've
Well, I
been
hope
like,
everyone
giving
can
her.
feel better.
is it like the flu or more
It feel
respiratory?
it feels like the flu. With me, I have
Yeah.
COPD.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm sick, my breathing is bad, and but it feels like the flu. My body aches. My breathing's bad. Coughing so much, a lot of coughing, and it's like your lungs. Like feel the stuff in your lungs, and
Ugh,
it's like your lungs ain't a head cold. It's like a head cold too.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Yeah.
everyone send thoughts and prayers to Ghost and Baby Ghost and family. And if there's anybody else out there dealing with illness right now, sending all my hugs and hope everyone gets better soon. A lot of things go around at this time of year, that's for sure. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sean.
I went live the other night, and just talking to people, and I've been messaging one person on here, and she knows how bad we're sick. She heard baby goes coughing and stuff real bad, so she knows how bad baby ghost is sick, feels. So,
Well, I hope you guys all feel better, and I'll check back up on you guys. Okay.
all right.
Hey, yeah. So I'm doing good. I know it's been a while. I took some time off, and I enjoyed traveling and enjoyed my holidays and everything else.
Yeah, we had a nice Christmas.
Absolutely. Thank you, Haley. Um, I'm gonna look for a sticker to put up um, because we're gonna be discussing some sensitive topics. I mean, actually, I'm probably not going to be saying a lot of the sensitive words and topics. It's coming from another creator on this app, if you can even call him a creator. He's begging on this app, but he's also done a lot of horrific things, and he continues to do horrific things. Um, and BB, are you able to try to share this out to Crybaby Sean? Or
Sure.
no, not Crybaby Sean, Crybaby Steve.
Yep.
The creator we're going to be discussing, his name is Shaun. And he came onto my radar yesterday afternoon. Apparently, he's been on this app off and on for years, but I have never come across him. Hey,
Okay.
I've never come across him before at all. But someone in my Discord sent me a message yesterday afternoon. I think it was maybe around 3 o'clock that he was live, and there was a lot of things being discussed that were just shocking.
Yeah.
So if you missed all of that, what I'm going to try to do is get you caught up. Oh, thank you for being here,
Hi,
Crybaby.
Crybaby. Thank you.
Um, the at is 1990 Oilers, so it's 1990 OILERS. I'll show it to you. That's the creator that there are issues with. So he was brought to my attention yesterday afternoon at about 3 o'clock. I started watching his live. I watched about an hour of one of his lives. Um, he um, he was live for about 7 or 8 hours in total yesterday. So I want to, and so at least I was having a lot of technical issues yesterday. I was having some issues with my internet and storage issues with my phone. So I was trying to get that resolved and also try to watch some of this live. Luckily, I was able to get him. Thank you, Andrea. I was able to get him programmed onto my recording program. I was able to get his account set up so that I could at least get his live stream recordings because I knew yesterday I wouldn't have a chance to watch them all. So I figured I could get them and watch them later. So I've been trying to at least get his recordings. I've been going through and reviewing them since yesterday.
Yes, Crybaby.
Yes, Scamberly. Yep. There was some other creators that joined into the live. Unfortunately, I couldn't join into the live yesterday because I was having too many technical issues I was trying to resolve. But I at least was able to get the recordings. No, Tess, it's a different Shaun. This Shaun is from Canada. And I will show him to you. Crybaby says been dealing with him for 8 months or so. So he's been around, but for some reason, I have not seen him before yesterday afternoon. That was my first time seeing him. And unfortunately, I've been, trying to catch up and watch him since then. He's been live a bunch of times. Like I said, probably about 7 or 8 hours yesterday, and then maybe 2 or 3 hours in total today. So if you missed what happened, again, I'm going to show the first live stream that I came across yesterday. It is kind of long, but I'll put it on a little bit of a faster speed, and we can try to like maybe skip through some of the parts so that you can get the gist. And I mean, I could summarize a lot about this guy and what he's saying, but I do really think that it's important that you hear the words actually coming out of his mouth and the way that he's saying things and what he's doing. Crybaby says people are starting to see the man he is and that he needs off the app. Yes. His account name is 1990 Oilers, 1990 Oilers. I have spoken briefly to Crybaby Steve, who's here in the chat. And he has some videos posted on his page. So I actually think that I'm going to start with showing you his videos that he has posted. He has given me permission to show these and to share them. So I think I'm going to show the videos on his page first, and then we'll delve deeper into what he said yesterday and what happened during some of his live streams yesterday leading up to today. Crybaby says he has a few accounts. Yes, I heard that he does have several accounts. I think I have a source of where a bunch of them are listed. I will show those to you too. Your favorite villain also is, onto him and has started covering him as well. Thank you, CJ. I think a bunch of us awareness creators all became aware of him right around the same time yesterday afternoon. you know, myself, your favorite villain. I know, Smashley, Samantha. There was a few. Send the live to my girlfriend, Unique. Love done. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Crybaby. Yeah, because some of the threats guy came about because I found him in the summer. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Can we show some of your videos first, Crybaby, and then I can see if anybody wants to come in the box and kind of give us a summary of what you've kind of been going through, because I know this has been going on a long time for you and we are new to this. Thank
What
you.
is her name, Scam? Unique what?
Unique. She's here in the chat.
Oh, she is here? Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm just
think
going to
she's
invite her.
here. I think it just
Okay.
says Unique. Yep. So she's right here. She just commented. So I'm going to show the videos from Steve first. Give me just a moment to cue those up, because they are shocking. They are shocking.
Okay, so hold on a minute. Hey, what's up, you guys?
Okay. Yeah, he is vile. All right. This is the one we're going to show first. Wait, I'm going to put a sticker up for trigger warning, because some of these things that he says are disturbing, to say the least, and refer to sensitive things, sensitive topics. Okay. Thank you, Chantel. Yeah, never heard of him till now. Yeah, a lot of the basically, I basically just want to say a lot of the shit hit the fan yesterday, because he ended up on a lot of people's radar yesterday, myself included. Unique is in the comments saying he threatened to grape me, and I don't know if I can say that word. Yeah, her children in the summer after she confronted him. All right. So let me show you this first video. This one I came across yesterday.
Abuse your kid? I want to fucking slap your kid right in the fucking... This is for your mom. Can I do that, Unique? Abuse your kid?
Welcome back, Breezy.
I want to fucking slap your kid right in the fucking... This is for your mom. Can I do that, Unique? Abuse your kid?
So he was speaking to Unique, who's here in the chat, and I'm so sorry that he's making these threats. And given his history of actual child, of CA, it just makes it worse. Right there is his username at the top. Hopefully you can see that. It is at 1990 Oilers. And I think that he's made other threats to people. I don't know exactly excuse me, what he everything he said and done in the past, but apparently a lot of it has been problematic as well. I've heard that he's also said racist things as well. Okay, Unique. If you have anything that you want to send me, you can email it to me. My email, because I know you can't send attachments and things on TikTok. You can email those to me at scamslam411@gmail.com. And if anybody has anything that they want to send with regard to this person or any other scammers for that matter, that you want me to look into, scamslam411@gmail.com. Yeah, Unique, I can let you in the box. Yes, he has said the R word.
Hey,
how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Okay, so we first stumbled upon Shaun. I was just scrolling TikTok randomly one day. I believe it was about like June or July. And we were just scrolling, and he was mouthing off to this woman. I had never seen him before on TikTok. He was mouthing off to this girl, saying that she is a N lover, and you can tell that she takes N like D, and just
What?
like yeah, and like saying all this
Wow.
racist stuff to her. So I went, and I'm not the type of woman to put up with that shit. So I went in there and I said, "Hey man, like you need to pipe down. You need to stop talking to her like that. That's not right. You shouldn't be talking to women like that." And then she private messaged me, and she was like, "Do you know this guy? Google his name, blah blah blah." So I was like, I took interest in it because I'm like FBI. Okay, what? So I went and I Googled his name, and I did a long deep dive and some research on him. Come to find out that he has CA charges, extensive like 38 abuse charges on women and children, and also some of them are like nasty, as you guys have read. I don't want to say the words on here because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. But yeah, so, anyways, after I confronted him about who he was, I didn't leave him alone after that. We kept like just getting him and getting him on his lives. And it got to the point where he was raging, and he literally was threatening. I have videos back from the summertime. That particular video right there was from when he was in Vancouver, BC, Canada, not too long ago. That was probably about a month ago. But I do also have a screenshot from a girl recently. Less than 2 months ago, Shaun had reached out to someone, I believe, in Newfoundland, and they were going to give him a place to stay. Well, while Shaun was on the airplane already out there, or the bus, whatever form of transportation he got out there, yes, also SA, yes. He the people had found out who he was and did some background on him themselves. And by the time Shaun landed in Newfoundland, they're like, okay, like, you know what? Sorry, we don't feel comfortable. It's not right that you stay with us and all this stuff. And then I guess he turned around and did the usual Shaun thing that he does, and turned around and threatened to come to her house and harm her and her children, to the point where she had to go to the police and he had got arrested down there. So
Yeah, and
what
he has a whole different story of what happened there.
Right. So what his
Yeah.
story was is that this girl gave him an address in Newfoundland. He didn't put it in his maps until he got to the location, and the location was an RCMP dispatch. So basically, he's saying that he was set up and all this stuff and yada yada. But
Yeah, and then he begged for money to get back.
right. So somebody did give him money to get back as well. But here is, I can show you this. I don't know if you could see it. It's really small, but
Let me see if I can big box you.
yeah, I think you can make me. So this is what it says here. It says Shaun messaged me a
I'm
few
gonna
months
shut the
ago.
chat off so we can see it.
Thank you,
Oh
BB.
yeah.
Are you able to read it to us? Because
Yes,
the
yes,
left
I'll read
side
it.
is cut off for me. I don't know if it is for
Yeah,
everyone,
it's
but if
cut
you
off,
could,
but I'll read
if
it.
there's any sensitive words, then just,
Yeah, I'll just yeah. Okay, I'll just read this part that I can see
Okay,
here.
thank you.
Shaun messaged me a few months ago saying the cops were going to schmurder him and needed somewhere to stay. I offered to let him stay with me. I had no idea what kind of person he was until someone told me what he was like, and I told him it wasn't a good idea to come here, and he still continued to travel. So, and then it says, oh, I can't get rid of the comments here. And then I don't know if you can see, like, I can't read that with the comments.
Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to see how to do that because I don't even know how to do that. Let me see.
Okay, so you go into your settings at the bottom, and then go into settings, and then it'll say comments. Turn comments off.
All right, let me check it here. Give me 1 second. Comment settings. Here we go. There we go.
Perfect. Then it says, I had people tell me what he did, and when he said he was going to come to my home and schmurder me and my child, he harassed me badly enough. I had to go to the cop station and file a report. He got arrested at McDonald's and later let go, and he wasn't supposed to be talking about me or bringing me up. I have a peace bond on him, and that was yesterday at 7:39 p.m. Mountain Time.
Wow. Yeah,
So,
he tells a whole different story, like you said. Like
yes, of course
that's
he
what he was
does.
originally saying
So
and
when
I
I
saw
can,
you read this on his live
yes,
when I rewatched it. But he tried to say that like he was going to go live with this person, and basically they gave him like a fake address, that he
right,
got there and it was a fake address, and then he was stuck there, and then he begged for all this money to get back, and people
right,
actually donated a bunch of money. Oh, Debbie got her.
right.
Yeehaw.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
Thank
but
you.
yeah, they people actually gave him a whole bunch of money. Was that the time when somebody sent him 400 and then 400?
Yeah, so that was
Yeah.
actually like Steve and I had we like run sometimes we run plan battles just for fun on TikTok, and we had a big gifter actually. Her name is Dream Big, and she had thrown some lions during the battle, and we tried to warn her because we saw her in Shaun's live afterwards, and we tried to warn her that he was trying to scam people and stuff like that. And we had knowledge that she had already sent him a little bit of money. And we were trying to warn her and tell her, like, he's going to scam you, blah, blah, blah. And I guess $1,000 later, she had found out that he scammed her. He wasn't paying her back. I guess he actually flew to Vancouver to go and scam her. Um, but her and her husband are like she's a retired lawyer and her husband is a retired lawyer. So they are both like dealing with it on their end as well.
Wow.
I don't know
Okay.
what
Are
kind of
they, and
action.
they're in Canada as well, right? So
Yeah,
they
so I don't
okay.
know exactly what kind of actions they've taken thus far, if they have yet. But that's kind of where things are at. But yeah, so like we've had a lot of encounters with this guy. We have had a manhunt of people trying to physically locate him. And it's just been nearly impossible because the guy is literally like, where's Waldo? Like, you cannot find this guy.
Wow. Well, he
So,
claims to be homeless.
yes.
And he does seem very transient, like he moves around a lot.
Yes, we know
From
his
place to
general
place.
area right now. We do know his general area. I mean, it's sad that he got banned because now we can't really keep tabs on him. But
Hmm.
uh,
Is he on any other social media like Instagram, Facebook, anything like that? That
I
would be
do know that he does have a Facebook page. Yes, and he does upload like he does post on there because I did see that a couple months ago.
okay. So that might be one way to try to find out. Did his whole account get banned, or do you just get live banned?
I think just live banned, yeah, because the account is still there. It's the 1990 Oilers that he was on when
Okay.
he got banned.
You might
Yeah.
just want to keep an eye out to see if he posts any videos
Yeah, if
or
you guys
anything like
also
that.
want to keep an eye on like his other, I'm not sure if you have his other accounts, but maybe just keep an eye on there too, because if he does have
Nope,
access
I
to,
don't. I didn't write them all down. I did see that someone else put out a
yeah,
video that had them all, and I'm going to show
yes,
that.
yeah,
Unique, would you be able to put the names in the chat for us?
yeah, I can do that. Yep,
Thank you.
no problem.
Yeah, if you could give us the other usernames. I did, like I said, I did come across a post by your favorite villain, and she had screenshots of his other accounts.
Yes,
So, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
problem.
I hope that he stops harassing you. Has he done anything other than make threats on TikTok? Like, has he contact you in real life or
No.
anything like that? Okay, well, that's at
He's
least a good
unable
thing.
to do that. And let me just I just want to clarify something too. I am not scared of this guy whatsoever. So I mean he's met his match, and that's how this whole thing has unraveled and come about because we have not stopped just making people aware about him on TikTok, and that's how it all unfolded like from the summertime. Nobody even knew about this guy on TikTok until we started like putting him out there.
Wow. Well,
So,
thank you for all you've done so far,
yeah,
and
no, thank you. I mean
I'm
it's
just sorry that I haven't, come across it earlier to be able to help. and anything that I can do to help to spread awareness, please let me know. You can message me on TikTok or contact me by email.
Okay, sounds good. I appreciate your help so much, Scamslam. And
You're
I'll
welcome.
in the comments right now, guys.
All right, got it. So I'm gonna show. Thank you so much for joining, Unique, and sharing that. I'll play this video again for anybody who missed it, and there's a few more videos that I do want to show you that are posted on Crybaby Steve's account here.
Scam.
Mhm.
Someone just messaged me that they have his court documents. Would you like me to get them for you and send them to you?
I'd like to look at those because somebody, there have been people coming into his lives saying that they have his court documents, and he's saying, oh, that's not correct, this isn't correct, this was, wrong. Like, I mean, I would love to see what they actually say, because he is trying to downplay everything.
Okay, she's
Okay,
sending them to
so
me now.
in the comments, and I'm going to take a screenshot, there are other accounts that he has called Rise Up, Dirty Bird Nation, but it's DERTY, Spicy Litter Box, and then Shaun Costello underscore my story. So I took a screenshot of that so that way I have them. Okay. Unique says they're all posted online, but she has documents that are not public. Okay. It's on Google. Yeah, when I Googled his name, I came up with a news article about him. So yeah. Chantel wants me to remind everyone you can swipe right on your devices if you want to remove the comments. Some people have said they have seen some of his records. So let me show this video again. I'll show the other videos. I'll show the article that I at least came across. I don't have, the court documents yet, but I would like to see those because he is lying.
They're coming.
So, he's lying about things.
I want to abuse your kid. I want to fucking slap your kid right in the fucking. This is for your mom. Can I do that, Unique? Abuse your kid. I want to fucking slap your kid.
Let me
right
make
in
sure I have the
fucking.
volume turned completely up.
This is for your mom. Can I do that, Unique?
There we go.
Be like the last one.
Okay, now.
Okay, Scam, I just sent them all to your Discord.
Okay, I will take a look when I get a chance.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I'm gonna actually show them, but I would like to at least review them. And we'll see what's going on. But now he was involved, or should I say he was the perpetrator of an incident. I believe it was 26 years ago, where where there was physical abuse of a 3-year-old child, which was his girlfriend's son at that time. And when he starts off telling his story, you'll see with the videos that we're going to watch, he tries to really downplay it at first and say, well, we were staying in a hotel room and I was just messing around and I hit him with a pillow and I thought he was going to land on the mattress, but he landed on the floor. And it was an accident. But as he tells the story, in these videos, people ask him again, well, wait, can you tell me again what happened? And every time he tells the story, he adds more details that are more and more horrific. More and more horrific every single time. In this video, and I just became aware of this part today, he claims that he had to do CPR on the child because the child was unconscious after hitting the floor. At first, he didn't say any of that, of course. And then he claims that he had to do a different type of CPR to the child. Not traditional type of CPR. It's not CPR, okay? Hey, Sally. I'm just gonna let you listen to it. I don't want to. I don't want to describe it. I'm gonna let you listen to it.
Whoa, I mean, are you bossing me? Well, we're not putting up with that bullshit again today. So if you think that you're going to get away with that again. All right. Anyways, keep it respectful. From last night, you remember me? Yeah. I absolutely remember you. Of course I do. Did I hear Lily correct? You gave mouth to mouth to the wrong hole? I did, yes. Can you explain that to me? Because that's the first time I heard it. I was doing CPR. He didn't need it, and I blew too much air into his system, and I was trying to relieve the air. I didn't know. I was panicking. And you put... I was panicking. Yeah, like describe like... Well, that's what happened. I was panicking, and I tried to relieve the air. So you to do that, you did what? Blew air through his rectum. Oh. Priority in the moment, okay? While I was dealing, he can't die. There's no way he can die. It's impossible. He cannot die right now. Do whatever the fuck you got to do so he does not die. And your first thought was put your mouth on his... Yeah, I figured it would relieve the air. Yes.
That's absolutely disgusting.
So to relieve the air, you blew more air. Trying to release the air, yes. Hoping that he would just let out some air, yes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like
you did when you got him there finally after 2 days? Absolutely, I did. Why do you think it's in the record?
Sorry if that's my internet that's doing that. I've been having some technical issues with my internet, so.
You like the last one?
Yeah, that's not a CPR process.
Ugh.
Obviously, do I even have to say that? I mean, he also, what he didn't say at first, and what ends up coming out is that after it happened, and supposedly the child was unconscious, he didn't take the child to the hospital for 2 days. And when they asked him why he didn't take the child to the hospital for 2 days, he said it was because he was scared. Yeah, because he had abused this child. And he knows it. And he's trying to say that all of this was an accident. It's just he also has violent crimes against women, and he blames the women. He blames I mean, when he threatened the threat that you just heard against Unique and her child, he said it was because she provoked him. So he blames, when he gets violent and does things, he blames the victim and says it's because they provoked him, or they started it, or whatever. He has 38 criminal charges, convictions, most of which are against women and children. He originally was saying that he did 6 years for...
Oh my God. Did you see what Crybaby just said?
No, hold on, I'm going back.
Wow.
Yes. He said burns to the kids' private parts. That's what I've heard as well. Why is he not in jail? He originally, that's what I was trying to get to. So he originally tried to downplay things and say, well, I did 6 years for the child essay, blah, 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 blah. But again, as he keeps talking, he tells more on himself, and he admits that he's been in jail pretty much like 23 out of the last 26 years or so. So the thing is, it isn't like he is on here really truly asking for any kind of like forgiveness or expressing remorse or that he's sorry to anyone or anything. He is actively still threatening women and children. So, and he's on here asking for money.
I just
Someone
got an
said he
email
did a
from.
hug deal on live and didn't care if anyone heard. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I will, Rosie. I will, Rosie.
I just got a copy of an email that someone did report him to TikTok.
Oh, yeah, there's lots of people reporting him to TikTok. Yes, the child did survive. He claims that that child is now, I believe, in his 20s and lives in a different province in Canada and has a job. And the weird part of it is for me, and he's gonna say it, I just don't want to say it, but he's like, oh yeah, like he has a family and he lives here and he works at this place and blah 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 blah. Like, why does he know all this stuff about his victim 27 years later? 26, 27 years later, years later, why does he now know where that victim child, now adult, lives and works and who he lives with and things about him? That's creepy to me too. That's creepy to me too. So said he can't work. Yeah, 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 yeah. He did say where he lives and works on live. And we may hear that as we're playing his lives. Like I said, I'm gonna try to skip through some of the stuff, but there is so much. And every time he tells a story, he adds more and more to it. He also says that oh my gosh, he gives out information about supposed gang members and all kinds of things. All right. Let's see what other videos we have here before we move on.
You like the last one?
Oh, this is a skit.
Well, I mean,
This is where
are
he
you
says it again.
bossing me? Well, we're not putting up with that bullshit again today. So if you think that you're going to get away with that again. All right. Anyways, keep it respectful. From last night, you remember me? Yeah. I absolutely remember you. Of course I do. Did I hear Lily correct? You gave mouth to the wrong hole? I did, yes. Can you explain that to me? Because that's the first time I heard it. I was doing CPR. He didn't need it. And I blew too much air into his system. And I was trying to relieve the air. I didn't know. I was panicking. And I was panicking. Yeah, like describe like. Well, that's what happened. I was panicking and I tried to relieve the air. So you to do that you did what? Blew air through his rectum. Oh. You like the last one?
All right. So I'm gonna move on to the next one here.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Why would you be blowing up a kid's butthole? That's what I was trying to figure out. That's my
This
answer.
is today. The clip from today.
How are you gonna save listen to this. Answer me this. How are you gonna save someone's life by blowing air up their butthole? Because I was blowing through the lungs. I was blowing it through the lungs, right? Doing CPR. I'm just trying to figure it out. Why would you be blowing up a kid's butthole? Did I hear Lily correct? You gave mouth to the wrong hole? I did, yes.
Okay, so hold on a minute. You did what?
Blew air through his rectum.
And what exactly were you trying to do there?
I was doing CPR. He didn't need it. And I blew too much air into his system. And I was trying to relieve the air. I didn't know. I was panicking.
Have you got training to do CPR?
I did, yes.
Who taught you how to do CPR like that?
Doesn't seem safe, Unique. Sorry.
So you're telling me that the person that trained you in CPR, it's not safe to tell me who it was? Like, was it a he, she?
She lured me.
Nobody can lure you, but go on.
It never went like that, and I have the text messages. Okay? Just leave it at that. It's before the court.
Okay, so now you're backtracking on what you just said, like every other story that you do. Okay, so hold on a minute. You did what?
So there you go. There's some of the videos on Crybaby Steve's account. That's unique in that video. This whole thing is just it's a mess. So I have his last few live streams on my YouTube, but I have them on private for right now. I kind of wanted to review them before I put them out public for everyone. I'll do that at the end of this live stream. Okay. Who is he? His name is Shaun Costello. I'll show you what happened when I Googled it. An article came up. I meant to show that too. Give me one moment. If you Google it, an article comes up for him. Give me 1 second, because I think I have to put something else in to make sure, because there's actually a lot of people with that name. But I put in Shaun Costello and then I type in Kelowna. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that properly. Kelowna. So there's an article here from 2020. Yeah, Kelowna. Thank you, Sunbeamer.
No, she's saying spelled it wrong.
Oh, Kelowna. Yeah. Put his name and charges, it comes up. Oh, okay, gotcha. So if anybody, wants to Google it, I mean, we're finding out stuff together here. This article comes up. Kelowna. Oh, okay. Somebody said they think it's Kelowna. Kelowna man with long history of violence against women gets more time behind bars. Now, when he was asked about these articles that are online, because I think there's several of them that are posted about him and his history and things he's done, he claims that they're like fake news. Basically, he says that they're not legitimate news sources and that they're fake. Someone says he's court coming up again soon as well. I'm not sure about that. And yes, he did get off parole about a year ago, he said. That's how it's pronounced. Thank you. Kelowna. So here's the article. It says a 41-year-old Kelowna man who previously spent 3 months in prison for assaulting his partner has been sentenced to 3.5 years behind bars after he attacked her again during an alcohol and cannabis-fueled argument following his release. The assault left Shaun Earl Martin, Costello's partner, who was 15 years younger than him, with a 3-inch laceration on her face and fractured bone. Her 3-year-old daughter also witnessed the assault. According to a decision published this week, Costello has a long history of abusing his partners and their children, and received a 4-year sentence in 2002 for the aggravated assault of a 3-year-old child who'd been left in his care. He has spent much of his adult life incarcerated, largely as a result of serious convictions. A statement by the judge said your history of violence, despite repeated interventions by provincial and federal correctional authorities, speaks volumes. It's apparent you cannot control yourself during stressful situations and you become explosive. Yes, I did hear that, Sunflower. He admitted that he does math, but he says he's not addicted. But then when he asked about what type of risk he thought he was, if he had to assess himself, if he was low, moderate, or high, I guess risk of, drug abuse, he said moderate. So, he said that himself. The judge also said you violently assaulted a woman that you say you loved. And when you see the videos, he says he didn't love her. He says she loved him, but he didn't love her. It's crazy. It was excessive and unreasonable. That, Mr. Costello, is not love at all, but is the product of what I infer to be your controlling and domineering personality. According to the decision, Costello and his partner, referred to only as KS in the judgment, had an 8-month relationship. He claims there was no relationship, but there was an 8-month relationship while living together in Edmonton. He was 38 and she was 23 when they met. The relationship, let me scroll up here, came to an end after he was arrested and remanded into custody after he assaulted her during an argument. He was later sentenced to 3 months jail for the assault. Although a court prevented him from contacting KS, he telephoned her over 450 times while in custody. Once released, Costello began contacting KS, and the two resumed their relationship, moved to the Lower Mainland in August 2019, traveling separately to avoid being caught in breach of the probation order. The couple headed to Kelowna for a camping vacation. During the camping trip, Costello showed interest in another woman at the campsite, and an argument, and KS began hitting Costello. He responded by striking her once on the right side of the face, causing the 3-inch laceration to her cheek and fracturing the bone. KS immediately began screaming for help, and adjacent campers called 911, says the decision. He denies that. He says that she was not screaming or alerting people. You know, he says all of this stuff is false. He says this whole article is basically fake news. Mr. Costello left the campground on foot before the police arrived, and he does admit that. He fled. When he found out the police were called, he fled. Costello was arrested a day later in Alberta and taken into custody. He was ordered not to have any contact with KS, but instead wrote a letter to her grandmother. He later called the grandmother 27 times from custody. According to the decision, KS had her daughter temporarily removed by the Ministry of Children and Family Development and suffers constant anxiety and exercises hypervigilance. She has permanent internal and external bruising, and she says she does not have full control of her right eye. Costello argues that while the force of the blow was excessive, he was defending himself, and the assault was an overreaction, not premeditated.
Yes, Rosie, you're right.
The decision says he submitted a handwritten letter to the court expressing remorse for his behavior. He says that he has untreated and improperly assessed medical health issues, including anxiety, depression, and PTSD. He relates his mental health issues to growing up in an abusive home and to the violent SA that he says occurred in 2018 while at the Edmonton Remand Center. He claims while in custody in 2008, he was SA'd. BB,
I got a drop. I got a.
Yeah, I don't know why. You didn't say anything. While he was in custody, he was SA'd by a corrections officer, and he suffers from severe anxiety and depression. He says he was punished with 205 days in administrative segregation on 23-hour per day lockup for launching a criminal investigation into what transpired. They were seeking a 4-year sentence, but he received the maximum of 2 years, followed by probation. He says that since being incarcerated, he has been well behaved and has no institutional charges. He does not feel a long sentence is needed to teach him a lesson. He promises to never be before the court again. Give me a second here, BB.
I know who did that.
It's okay. Mr. Costello has an extensive prior record of violence toward previous intimate partners and children of his intimate partners. He has not been deterred by previously lengthy sentences of imprisonment. There's a quote there as well saying crimes of violence against intimate partners require denunciatory sentences. The justice said, and using every ounce of restraint I can muster, I have determined that a fit, just, and proportionate sentence would be one of 3.5 years incarceration, and I impose that penalty as your sentence. With time already served, he served another 12 months. So this is an article that I found immediately about him, but again, he claims it's fake. I heard that, yes. Sunflower says, yeah, he says he does just enough math to stay awake because he needs to keep an eye out for people who are after him. Thank you, Ms. Positivity. He says that he needs to stay awake. He needs math to stay awake because there are so many people after him, and he needs to stay awake for long hours because, yes, paranoid. And we know that certain drugs actually cause paranoia, right?
He does things to dogs also.
What?
T said apparently he's not nice to dogs.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard people in the comments saying that, but I haven't seen anything about that. Read the Dads on Guard one. Let me see if I can find it. That came up as like a Facebook post, and I don't have Facebook right now, so I unloaded it from my phone when I was trying to clear things up. Let me see if it'll come up on this page. Here we go. Dog Dads on Guard. It looks like it's a Facebook group with like 14K members. Let me do a search on his name and see if the post comes up.
Oh my goodness, Sunflower. Wow.
Yeah, he does. He admits that he gets $1,000 a month from the government.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a post here on something called Dog Dads on Guard on Facebook, but I don't know the entire context. It sounds like Shaun claimed that someone assaulted him or something, but I don't know all the details of that. If somebody can send me direct links or screenshots, that would be helpful because I don't know all the details about that. All right. So again, I have a bunch of videos on my YouTube. Right now they're private. I will put them onto public after this live stream ends. Let me show you the first one that I came across yesterday afternoon. Let me locate that. Give me 1 second. Is his name spelled Shawn or Shun? Because I've seen it spelled both ways. I'm not sure.
I think it was UN.
Okay. Facebook group called Goofbusters has posted about him. Okay. Yeah, I have to look. I'll have to look more into that. Okay, it's Shun. I've been spelling it wrong, so I'll fix that on my YouTube when I get a chance. I've been spelling it Shawn. So if you're searching, it looks like that's the proper spelling. Give me 1 moment because I uploaded a lot of stuff onto my YouTube here today. So I'm looking for the first video. It's this one.
A time where you've got to look in the mirror and see accountability.
All right. And yeah, the YouTube name is Scamslam 411. You may have to type in the @ symbol to find it. So @Scamslam 411. So I'm gonna put it on a little bit of a faster speed to try to get through it because it is a long live stream. There may be some parts that I can try to skip through, and I will try to do that. But again, trigger warning because there is some language, some topics that may be sensitive in nature. Okay. If you have an issue with any of that, then you might want to step out and not watch some of this, okay? And it kind of gets worse as it goes on. In the beginning, he tries to downplay things and make things not sound so bad, but we know that they are. So let me skip through here. He's just like eating pizza or something. Where things usually happen is when people are in the box. He doesn't talk a lot until people get in the box and start asking him questions. So those are the parts we're going to focus on. I came on asking for money. Oh, here. This is
Dream Big gave me some money. I came on asking for money.
Oilers.
Dream Big sent me 400. She's like, check your account, Shaun. I looked and there was $400 from Dream Big. Okay, I didn't ask her to send that much. She just sent it. Then I was looking, and I couldn't get a plane ticket for under 800. And I told the chat that the ticket was going to be around 800. She sent me another 400. She's like, look again, Shaun.
Dream Big apparently is a large creator that does a lot of battles again, and there was another 400. Like that.
I didn't tell her to do that. She just did it.
Unique talked about Dream Big earlier.
She did send it, Chantel. That was to get out of Newfoundland.
Right, Marianne.
I didn't ask her for that much money. She just sent that much money. And now she wants to throw it in my face. Some friend she is. She says she's not a friend. Who sends somebody that kind of money and then says, I'm not a friend?
I know, Rue. I can't believe it either. Shocking.
Who helps somebody like that and then throws it in their face?
Right? Right?
I'm sorry.
Been there, done that.
Yep.
Hi, Bella.
Hey, Logan.
She sent it. I never forced her to do it. She offered to. She sent me 400 and she's like, look, Shaun. I went and looked. There was $400 there. Nobody's taking advantage and telling a different story. Well, I went on Unique's page today and she was running a whole segment. She had my picture in the background. She's reading shit. She's playing videos. She's got like a whole segment trying to get a whole bunch of clout off me.
That's what they all say, right? Hey, Skitten. Trying to get clout off of him. Yeah, okay. No, she was trying to bring awareness to you, dude.
Anyways, I recorded her now making more threats at me.
I haven't seen anyone threaten him. He says that people screen recording him and post videos about him. He says that that's threatening him.
Yeah, these people, they're obsessing is what they're doing. They're obsessing over me and they're harassing me on the internet.
He is a weirdo. Mm-hmm. And more. Oh yeah, he definitely plays victim. He plays victim in all the circumstances that he discusses. Like, just wait. I'm going to try to skip to where there's somebody in the box here, because I think that's when things kind of really... He starts telling more stories and...
Yeah, and then say that she was forced to send it. Nobody forced her to send anything.
Huh. Nobody forced her to send anything. Right, Ashley? Yep, you're right, Christina. Yeah, Rue, it's scary.
I said if somebody wanted to make a deal with me, we could make a deal privately. But this wasn't private. This was on chat. This was on a live. I was on live and I was asking for money. And then she came along and she's like, Shaun, check your account.
Right, Joseph. Great. This is 1990 Oilers. 1990 OILERS.
So now that we can talk. Yeah, keep it clean because you Chihuahua barking in the background. Keep it clean. You tell me your side of the story, Shaun. How did that kid really get hurt? Listen, okay. I was at the motel. I was withdrawing from drugs. I wanted to watch TV. I told him to go get his coloring books and crayons. He was going to get his coloring books and crayons. When he came back, I senselessly swung a pillow at him. You didn't sensitively. You did it to hurt him. You hurt him in a way. Stop trying to present that narrative. You did. You went to jail for it. Stop trying to present that narrative. Don, I am a mother of 3 beautiful children, and I've never gotten to the point where I've ever been angry enough to hit my child with a pillow, knock them on the floor, and then have fucking permanent brain damage. Do you think that is a ridiculous fucking comment that I've ever heard in my entire life? That's because you want to believe the other narrative, right? You want to believe I believe the fucking good in people, and you're not good. You are a terrible human being, and I have so many fucking videos proving otherwise. How are you going to come on here and just start attacking? You want to have a mature conversation? Be mature. Oh, I'm having a mature conversation. I'm telling you exactly who you are and how I think of you. You're saying, Shaun, tell me your version, and then I tell you my version, and you tell me that it's not accurate. It's a lie. There's no fucking way cops will come up to you and say, oh, you shook this baby Cinnamon. When you're saying otherwise. It's a flat out fucking lie. Listen, there's medical records, okay? Do you know how many times my kids have fallen and have hit their head on the floor and were just fine? You must have whooped that kid on that floor so goddamn hard, Shaun, for them to have a beautiful mind to be mush after that? It wasn't mush. Bullshit. Not to mention the amount of times you have told women that you're going to shake their babies. I said it to... Bullshit, I got videos. I said it to Unique. So it doesn't matter. Don't say the amount of times. You're a guilty motherfucker. You're a guilty motherfucker. That's why you said it again. Bullshit. Don't say the amount of times like it's repeated, okay? And then you tell women that you're going to beat the fuck out of them. You were proud that you beat her up. You're proud of it, which means you have not learned your lessons, which means you need to go back to jail. How do you go make threats to women and children and be like, oh, I've learned my lesson. I'm so sorry. When you're done talking, a joke. When you're done talking,
he's in Canada.
You're just looking for your clout now. Yeah, I don't need you for clout, buddy. Trust me. I have more followers than all of your accounts put together. Check your fucking self. Don't come here asking for answers and then you don't want to hear the answers. Because you lie about them. You lie about them over and over and over again. Who are you to determine if it's a lie or not? How many years did you do? 6. For what? Aggravated assault. So the cops just were like, hey, let's just put him in jail for 6 years because he accidentally hit a kid with a fucking pillow. Well, it's the act, right? The pillow did hit him. It's just like you got arrested a couple days ago. You didn't just say fuck to the cop. You're aggressive. You're an aggressive person. And that you can't see that. You're a harm to fucking society. You're saying all these things. You weren't even there. We all watched you, you dumb fucking shit. You put everything on fucking TikTok. You put everything on TikTok and then you say nobody knows anything. Nobody knows anything. You watched me deal with the cop. You watched my interaction with the cop. You can see, you literally threatened everybody in the freaking airport. Everybody around me, I'm going to fucking light your asses up. Like, you threaten people. What the fuck is that? Everybody hurt.
So I don't know what happened with the threat at the airport. I haven't seen that video. I didn't see that live stream, so I don't know what happened with that. But I know that there are people that come into the box that say that he is... very aggressive and violent and abusive to just regular people, like that he encounters in real everyday life. Like it was mentioned like at the McDonald's and at Tim Hortons and I guess at the airport and all of that.
Crybaby just said she's in the chat.
Oh, hey, Lisa. Thank you for being here. Thank you for calling him out. And yeah, I would love to see the videos you have. If you want to send me anything, you can email those to me, scamslam411@gmail.com. Someone said he threatened at Vancouver Hospital last week, too. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Alicia's back up. Yeah, you did great with confronting him, and I know you get into his box quite a few times. I'm surprised he hasn't blocked you yet. I'm surprised he keeps bringing you back up into the box, because every time you're there, you are going at him, and you're coming at him with facts, and you're asking him the direct questions that he should be answering. He loves you. Ugh. Well, we know what he does to people that he loves, though, right? Doesn't treat them very well. Um, Someone here. Oh, Dream Big is here. Welcome in. Shaun scammed me out of $1,000. I never knew he was like that. He never talked about himself. Yeah, it seems like he didn't want anyone to talk about himself. He wanted to really stick to like the scamming and begging. But when people found out more about him and it started to come out, um, yeah, it's kind of it's the awareness is being spread about him now that all of that is out. Um, People in the chat and people who come up in the boxes keep are keeping at him. They are keeping at him. Um, so he every now and then he tries to get back to the begging, like, well, hey, wait, can somebody help with a hotel room? Like he tries to get back to it, but the chat and the people in the boxes won't let him do that when he goes live. They keep bringing it back to um, things he did, things he said, and asking him the hard questions. And it's just a reminder to, not send money to people on this app. There's another creator on here that I've covered before months ago, and he's still on here getting money. He actually had felony strangulation charges, and he still battles on here every day. I'm going to say his name, and the YouTube video is on the video of it is on my YouTube. I have all the evidence. His name is Lil Lord 5, Lil _ Lord 5. Yeah. He had felony strangulation charges against his ex, and there was a protection order against him where he couldn't have contact with his ex-wife or his children, but yet he was battling and begging online for money so he could see his children, which he was not allowed to even see because of his own actions. So I've called him out before, and I'm trying to kind of keep up with him. I have to check on the status of his case. Okay, Dream Big. Well, I hope your husband is doing something or possibly can do something about it. It's difficult to have to go the legal route. I know, it's money, it's time, it's work, it's stressful and it's exhausting, but um I hope that it would help to stop him, you know. Okay, gotcha, Dream Big. Thank you. So we'll continue listening to.
Scam.
Yes.
Lisa said she requested.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm sorry if I missed that. Hi, Lisa. How are you tonight?
I am wonderful. How are you?
Welcome in. Good.
Yeah, I have been watching him for like since he's been on TikTok.
How long has that been exactly? Because he only came on
It's
my
been a
radar
couple
yesterday
years.
afternoon.
Yeah, it's been a couple years that he's been on
Wow.
there. But I mean, last summer he was um in a campground, living in a tent, drinking his face off every single day, repeatedly telling everybody that he uses people's tax dollars. He ain't getting a job. He's happy living off everyone else.
Huh.
So the ignorance was already there, but nobody looked him up until he kept talking about himself. And he kept talking about Corey, and he kept talking about how he punched her in the face and she got what she deserved. And I mean, I've been trying to post videos, but TikTok is definitely not letting me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad videos. Like people don't even know. I will definitely send them to you. They're quite vulgar. So, um,
Yeah.
and
I
and the
mean,
thing is he sits there and goes and tells the whole story all yesterday. I was never with her. I never provoked her. I never did any of this.
yeah.
But then I have a video of him saying, like I was sleeping with her. I was doing this. Like your stories don't add up.
Mm-hmm.
You
You're
know,
exactly
and
right.
now
He made like
and
he moved her there just to like help her out, to get her out of a
yeah,
bad situation with these gang members and everything else.
yeah,
But In
And that's,
actuality, if you read that article, it says that they were dating for quite a while and they were in
yeah.
a relationship.
And
And
that's what I
basically, it
said.
seems like he was just trying, he met some chick at the campground and was trying to cheat on her. Is my,
Exactly. That's exactly what I said. I said, you provoked her by going camping with her and then meeting up with another woman.
yeah, he took her
Like,
on vacation to a campground and then he was trying to hook
yeah,
up with some other chick at the campground and then
100%.
expected her not to get angry. Like, yeah,
And he
okay.
says it in the video. He says in the video that he was having, intercourse with her and then he was making out with the other woman. Well, of course she's going to get triggered.
Wow. And in front of this
Like,
woman's child.
yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And then he repeatedly said yesterday, I swung and I didn't know what I was going to hit, her arm or her face. And then in my video, you said flat out, ask Corey how tough she is. She got a punch right to the face. She got
Mm.
her face punched in. Like, first of all, this is, you know what? People can change. People can live and learn from their mistakes, but this guy's not.
Mm-mm.
He's repeatedly saying the same thing over and over again and threatening people and acting like nothing happened. He did his time, blah, blah, blah. He hasn't learned. He hasn't
No,
learned at all.
no, he shows no remorse. And like I said in the
None.
beginning, I don't think you were here, but like he constantly is blaming the victim, he's
100%.
saying, oh, they provoked me, they provoked me, they provoked me. Or when things happen, he doesn't normally say, I punched her in the face. He'll say something like, well, there was a situation and she did end up she got punched.
Yeah.
Excuse me. She doesn't say I punched her. He'll say, oh, she did get punched, or oh, she did get a
Yeah.
cut. You know,
Yes.
he acts like all these things are happening around him that he
Yeah.
like, and he had no involvement in it and didn't cause them.
I'm just still so shocked about what he said today
Oh,
about that little boy.
oh my gosh, I
I
can't believe
can't
it.
I can't unhear it. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm disgusted.
It
Like,
makes no sense to me. I have never ever heard anyone say
no,
anything
and
like that
I
ever in my life.
there's no way in heck he didn't get charged for that.
Mm, mm, mm.
Like, if somebody told a police officer, "Hey, I was so high on drugs while looking after this kid, um, and I tried to give him CPR, but I did the wrong hole." I couldn't imagine the cops going, "Oh, it's okay, man. It's okay.
Oh
Things
yeah,
happen."
yeah, like yeah, as if they would say, "Oh, simple mistake. Everybody makes that mistake."
Yeah,
You know.
like, there's no way. So obviously he's hiding more. We all know this. He's just so ignorant. That's the crappy part is he's just not learning.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't shed a tear. He likes the people harping on him and he gets a kick out of it.
Yeah,
I don't
it's really
know.
sad. Someone in the comments said, "Who's kid with that?" It was his ex girlfriend. His girlfriend at the time. Her child. And it was approximately 26 years ago. But the thing is, he's still showing the same type of violent behaviors, threatening behaviors, especially toward women and children. Even he's even said things on live. Threatening to hit someone's child, and lots of other things. Somebody said, "Why is Canada not doing more?" I don't know.
Oh, we are trying. We are
Yeah,
trying.
I mean, there's apparently like a whole group of people that have been trying for quite a few months now, and it
I mean,
really
I'm
only
not
just
going to
came to
say
my
a whole
attention.
bunch, but the RCMP does know. They are aware. Um, their videos are being sent to them. It is a threatening matter. It is things that he should not be doing or saying to people. So we are definitely going down that route, but at the same time, like he said, he's just going to make account after account after account. I mean,
Wow.
there's really no stopping this guy from coming on here. But I don't know. I just feel
Well, we can keep trying. I mean, I have a list of his accounts, and if we band together and we contact TikTok, maybe we can get him off of here because
yeah.
I mean, he comes on here actively just threatening people and their children.
Oh yeah.
And then
Well,
in
he's
addition to that, he's scamming people.
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
I mean, he says that he gets this way when he's intoxicated or under the influence of drugs, but the problem is he's still doing that. So
Right.
he says, maybe I'll offend again if I'm under the influence. Okay, well, then get off those things.
Mm-hmm.
We do have evidence that he's still using Bethany. I don't want to say it, but
Yeah.
he does put it in his vape pen. He is
Well, he
actively
admitted.
using.
Yeah, he admitted
Yeah.
that he does, math.
So, it just takes one person in his weird, demented mind to even look at him the wrong way and, flash a camera his way thinking he's being recorded and he's going to snap and somebody's going to get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He's very, very sick in the head.
Crybaby in the comments said the more reposts and duets and videos about this guy is the only way to get the word out about him. So
100%.
like I said, I have his past couple live streams on my YouTube. They're on private right now, but after the live ends, I'm going to make them public so anybody can access them, watch them. You can use any clips from them. Okay. If you want to use those to make videos, anybody can use any content that I'm posting on there to make videos or do whatever you would like to help spread awareness about him. I'm going to make sure I'm reposting the videos that are already posted on Crybaby Steve's page. And I'm going to work on seeing if I can get some videos out. And if I can get some videos out, I would hope that you all can help to
Yeah, I've
repost and
definitely
share
got
as well.
some. I've got some videos you guys can share. Unique has quite a few. Crybaby has quite a few. So we definitely need to get them out there. Repost, share, do whatever.
Absolutely. So yeah, I'll make sure that I'm following all of you. I think I'm already following you, Lisa. Yeah, I followed. I think I followed you
Yeah.
yesterday or last night. I'm gonna make sure I'm following everybody. And look through and see if I can repost any videos that you guys already have out there and see what else I can work on my end. And if anybody else wants to help post any video clips or anything like that, feel free to use anything that will be available on my YouTube after the live stream ends tonight. Yes, your favorite villain has a lot on her YouTube channel as well. I actually have a clip that she showed that does show all his accounts and how to report him as well. I have a link to that. So
Perfect.
I was gonna show that as well. So yes. But yeah, I mean, we can work together to do it. It's difficult, believe me. We've had other scammers on TikTok that we've been working on trying to get off this app for years. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot to actually get them off. And unfortunately, even when they end up off this app, they tend to go to other apps. They'll go live on YouTube or they go to whatever Clapper or Bigo or whatever. I don't think they do
Yeah.
as well there, but they do still try to move to other apps. So, but this is why we're not gonna quit. Okay, we're gonna try as hard as we can here.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I appreciate you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Hopefully, people will get an understanding too of, like how you've been interacting with him because you've been calling him out. You've definitely been calling him out.
Well, and I can tell you one thing, I'm not done. So as soon as he gets his accounts back and he gets back on, I'll be getting right back in
Yep,
there.
be on it. Yeah, like I said, I'm
Yeah.
surprised he hasn't blocked you yet.
Well, that's what I keep saying to everybody too. I just think he likes the attention and
Oh, he was
yeah.
bragging today in one of the clips I watched, bragging about how he gained 400 followers over all of this.
Oh my God, it's disgusting. I don't know why
Yeah,
people follow him.
he was bragging. He was like, I've gained 400
You know,
followers. So he's
I'm
like,
sure a lot of these people follow him just so that they can follow the situation.
yeah, and
It's
report
easier
him.
to find,
And
right?
yeah, it's
So
easier to find and easier to report him and stuff. So if they're
yeah, so
following
I'm
to
hoping that's what's
report him,
happening here.
yeah, if they're following to report him, then that's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope. Let's
Yep.
hope.
All right, perfect. Well, and
Yeah, thank you.
we also have a Discord where we discuss all a large number of scammers. I think we probably have 30 or 40 on our list now. He just popped up on my radar yesterday. So I'm going to be, for those who are in the Discord, I'm going to be adding a channel for him. And we also have a bot that gives a notification every time a scammer goes live. So I'm going to add him to our notifications. I'll be working on that tonight after the live. And if anybody wants to join the Discord, feel free to email me. I'll send you a link and you will get, so yeah, and it's completely free, but we have it set up that you'll get a notification every time him or other scammers go live. And there'll be like a whole entire channel to discuss topics, but like directly related to him. Okay?
Perfect.
So yeah. All right. Thank
Perfect.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
And so we'll continue with the video. And if you have anything to add, then certainly just request again. Thank you so much.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord, oh, I'm sorry, Messy Buns. I will check again. I apologize. Yeah, just email me scamslam411@gmail.com if you want to join the Discord. You'll get notifications when a lot of the scammers that we discuss go live, and we have channels to discuss what's happening with each of them and share information. So let's continue with this video.
What the fuck is that? Nobody said anything like that. Oh my god. You're so delusional and on drugs and on your own little fucking planet of the fucking people coming to get you. Listen, Shaun, I'm telling you right now, nobody gives a fuck about you but the cops. The cops want to get you and they have every fucking right to get you, and I fully support them getting you. In fact, I'll help. I will flat out tell them I will help them fucking capture you because I think you're a fucking loser. Capture me for what? I don't have any charges. I'm not committing crime. You guys don't want to accept that, though. You guys want to push me. See, it will take me 2 seconds to put those videos into the cops' hands, and that's committing a crime right there. You want to threaten people, you want to do all that, but then you want to go, oh, it's me, poor me. Do you understand that entrapment? How is that entrapment? You're on social media, you prick. How is that entrapment? You come on and you provoke. Oh, yeah, provoke you so bad that you have to say that you're going to shake her fucking babies.
No, he's not live right now. This was from yesterday. So you hear this? When he makes threats against people, women and their children, he says that basically like they're provoking him and that they're like setting him up in some way. No.
That's disgusting. Control your anger. Go to anger management class,
Oh,
Shaun.
he is active
Control
warrant?
yourself. Imagine how that little boy, that little boy probably triggered you in such a little easy way, and you fucking knocked the fuck out of that kid. That's your opinion. You're disgusting. That's your opinion. Like you're I said, disgusting. You're convinced, right? You're convinced. No child ever gets deserved to be hit by someone like you or anybody like you. No matter nobody. You hurt that child and you ruined his fucking life. You're convinced, okay, that your version is the accurate version. Nobody's going to tell you. I don't give a fuck if you shook the child or looked at him wrong. You hit the goddamn kid so hard with a pillow, according to you, that he hit his head on the fucking whatever floor and has permanent brain damage. Yes, I'm telling you as a mother, my kids have hit their heads on floors 1,000,000 times and have never been hurt like that. You hit that kid so fucking hard, Shaun. Now that kid is ruined for the rest of his life, and you're sitting here all fucking high and mighty on TikTok. Who's high and mighty? You're begging for money all the time. I sat there and watched you all summer drink your fucking money away in your fucking tent, telling everybody that you're gonna fucking use their tax dollar money and you don't give a shit. And here you are sitting here and everybody's trying to help you, and then you go get a tattoo on your face. You're a fucking loser, Shaun. Wow. You're a loser. How would you like me to? Why don't you get some help like everybody's asking you to and fix your life? How do you want me to respond to the abusive comments, the non-stop abusive comments, the threats? How about, Shaun, you use some money that people help you with Chantel. And go get checked into a mental hospital and fucking fix yourself and get off TikTok. No, they don't want me in a mental hospital because they know I'm not mental. You are mental. They know I'm not mental. There's tons of people that I've told you 1,000,000 times that you're mental. So because you told me I'm mental, I'm mental? You don't think you're mental? You were hiding in the dark last night because you were scared of what? What are you scared of?
He's very paranoid.
If people wanted you dead, Shaun, you'd be dead already. Look, people like Unique who go on and make a whole segment about me and who cares? Try to bring her. She has every right to. You went after her children. No, she doesn't have every right to. It's called online harassment. For the fifth fucking time, you went about his kids. For the 5th time. No, I never fifth time anything about his kids. Bullshit! I've been watching you for fucking years, buddy.
Right.
Don't even sit here and lie to these fucking poor people. You're the one lying to the poor people. Own up to what you are doing and learn from your fucking mistakes because you're not. You're just literally asking for people for money and telling lies. You're not the victim. 100% you're not the victim. Who said I'm the victim? You act like it.
He acts like a victim. Mm-hmm.
One thing there's little articles, and you can't tell me that I'm wrong because I've seen it from the police data. I've seen it from strict computers, from the fucking RCMP fucking office. There is literally burn marks on this kid. You didn't just fucking hurt him.
Ames.
Look, they're not. You tortured him. They're not cigarette burns, okay? Oh, what are they, Shaun? They're rug burns.
Rug burn.
From what? From him playing. Bullshit. My kid, I have kids. Shaun, I swear to fucking God, if you keep playing around with me, I swear to God, I have children, and there's no fucking way that my kids have burn marks like that.
Anissa.
Burn marks like what?
Calling them out.
Carpet burns? There's no way unless they're being dragged. They're this big. They're this big. You're disgusting the fact that you keep going on with this. And there was two of them. I'm telling you right now, Shaun, you're going to get canceled real fucking quick. I'm not. You're underestimating people on this freaking app, and you're disgusting. No, you're slandering me on this app. You're slandering me on this app. That's not going to. No, and I will continue because it's the fucking truth. And I will put all of your paperwork on this fucking app so everybody can see it, Shaun. You're going to get yourself canceled for being abusive online. Okay? Oh yeah, bring it on, Shaun. Bring it on. Remember, I have police force in my family, buddy. I have police force in my family, buddy. Keep it fucking going. Keep your fucking mouth going. Keep going, Shaun. Keep going, Shaun. Keep going. You're gonna threaten my children next? I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you. You're just harassing. You didn't come here for answers. Keep going. Let's bring out the real Shaun, guys. Come on. Let's bring out the real Shaun. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to provoke me. Yep. Come on. You're trying to provoke me. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to provoke me. Oh, 100% I am. I want the real Shaun to come out. I want the woman hurt herself from you. The child that got hurt. I want that real Shaun out. Come on, let's go. I have it all recorded here. You go for it. I haven't said nothing to you. You're trying to push a narrative that's not true. Oh, really? So the cops are lying. The woman's lying. The kid's lying. The people in the threats are lying. Everybody's lying, Shaun. Yep. But Shaun's the victim here, telling the truth. Give a break. That is a fucking lie. Except for Shaun. Everyone's telling the truth except for Shaun, right? It's gang exactly. 100%. 100%. It's gang upon Shaun. Gang upon Shaun. Gang upon Shaun. Oh my God, are we playing the victim card again? Woe is me. Woe is me. Show your face, loser. Wow. You've seen my face 1,000,000 times. Show your face, let me guess. I'm going to put my face on there and you're going to be calling me a fat cow.
Hey, observer.
It doesn't hurt me, Shaun. You can call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. So show your face then. Why does it matter? Show your face. Come on. Why does it matter? Why you got to talk behind the screen all the time? What does it matter? That I show my face or not? You're listening to me. What does it matter? What does it matter? So you can make fun of my appearance? That doesn't
you need to check this person out, observer.
What bothers me is that you're an abusive piece of shit. I'm not an abusive piece of shit. You're wrong, okay? And quit trying to present that to the public. Your threats seem otherwise. I've seen you the way you treat random strangers as well. You're a rude piece of shit. You're a waste of skin. I've got a lot of followers. Get yourself off this app. Get yourself some help, and then move on from there. What? I was blocking someone. Why are we blocking? I thought you didn't block people. Of course I block people. Abusive. You told people? 1,000,000 times in your chats you don't block people. Abusive people? Of course I'm going to block them. Oh my God. I'm not going to invite the abuse.
Good luck, everyone.
I hope everybody sees
the truth. Don't want to see what's behind him, right?
Well, no. You're presenting a false narrative. Girl wants to come in here and talk. She's not telling the truth, though. Rico, block yourself.
No, you're not telling the truth, Shaun. Let me skip ahead to when someone comes in the box again. Oh, I think this is unique.
Come on, put your face up, Unique. Yeah. Put my face up there, Shaun. Everyone wants to see you.
Hey, Dogma.
They can see me. I'm live. Your face is not on the screen. I'm live. I'm live on my main account. Idiot. Look, how are we gonna get to the bottom of this? We're gonna get to the bottom of it? Why you fucking stop threatening my fucking children and stop threatening to rape me. You fucking. Look,
I know, Alex.
We had the conversation in the summertime. Okay, you were badgering me. You were threatening me. You were doing all kinds of things. Okay, and I made some stupid comments while I was under the influence of alcohol. Okay, we talked about it. You threatened to rape me. I don't know what I threatened to do. Okay, because I was intoxicated.
Oh.
Did you not tell Crybaby you're going to rape me? I don't know what I said while I was intoxicated. Did you not tell me that you want to slap my kids and fucking shake them until they're retarded? I asked you a question.
Trigger warning.
It was a question. It was put in a question form.
That's what he
Can
said.
I do that, Unique?
And that's
Can I
not
do
what
that?
Unique's
You're
words. Those are
pestering me.
his words.
I was
Okay.
doing it. Okay, I said it only to get under your skin, only to piss you off, which it clearly did. It wasn't meant to be literal. You said you were going to slap my fucking kid around and shake them until they're retarded. It was a question. Can I do that, Unique? I said, can I do that? Finish the, show the whole video.
He was asking, can he do that?
Are you fucking mentally
saying he wanted to do that.
Or what?
He was saying he wanted to do that.
Okay. You said you found forgiveness. If you found forgiveness, you have to be real about yourself. You can't say you found forgiveness.
Thank you, Ghost,
and this is
for continually
something that
putting
you're
my
wash
email
away and then
and YouTube.
harbor resentment, okay, and negative feelings and make live broadcasts about me, okay? A person who's supportive of me is not making live broadcasts about me, trying to bring me down, okay? That's not somebody who's trying to support me, and nobody's trying to support you anymore. The fucking gig is up, dude. Your gig is up. You're fucking toast. What don't you get? You're done. Your fucking gig is up. You're online threatening me again. Look at you. You see how she's got nothing to say? She's got nothing. She comes on here threatening and guys, Unique, love done. And
she didn't threaten anything there. Yeah, I agree, Ames.
Ms. Lumbersnack, you've never even talked to me before in your life.
We'll skip ahead here to when somebody comes in the box again.
Request. Constantly threatening me. Harassing Unique. Who's harassing her? Listen, bro. The girl come in my box and just listen.
Right, Observer.
No, I'm not listening. I saw it. I've seen. Well, you asked the question, so you're gonna fucking listen. I'm not gonna fucking listen to you because you're a fucking idiot, dickhead. Don't ask me a question and then you don't want to hear the answer, okay? Just fucking stop with that bullshit. Okay? You are a dickhead. You have threatened her a lot with her kids. Kids, I don't tolerate any harassment with kids. Money Man, you can come up after. But anyways, you asked the question, okay? So Unique, love done. She come into my live, okay? I was dealing with somebody who was making ignorant comments at me. No, I agree with all of them because you are a fucking raping. Okay. You rape kids.
Oh my
gosh, you harass kids. You assault kids. Get out of here, loser. You're not gonna listen? Get out of here. Next. Next for the box. If anybody wants to be mature, come in the box. Anybody mature?
Anybody mature.
If you want to come in the box, go ahead. Didn't he already serve his... Actually, no, I can't. Nobody's still threatening, okay?
He just threatened it like yesterday. Yeah, it's a lot, Observer. You didn't even see the videos I showed in the beginning. I'll show them again.
When you serve a sentence, yes, that's what the judge feels is appropriate for the crime that you committed, right? It's not to serve the crime and then be harassed and be harassed and be harassed.
Yep, you're right, Dream Big. Angie,
I didn't drop everyone.
He's in his 40s.
They drop out.
I think 45. Let me skip ahead to when somebody comes in the box.
Piece of fucking shit.
Oh, he gets threatened there, so I'm gonna skip that. If you want to see that part, it'll be on my YouTube when I make this video public, but I'm gonna skip that because that person did make a threat.
Come in the box. I invited you.
So I'm trying to avoid things like that, obviously, showing that on TikTok. Yes, he's homeless. He is not on any registry currently, but he's still actively threatening and harassing women and children, you know? Oh, yeah, Joe said, I'm sure he's not that cocky in front of a judge. Let me skip ahead here. Oh, look who's back.
You underestimated people, didn't you, Shaun? No, I didn't. No, yeah, you did. These people are pissed off. Everybody in your comments are pissed off because they found out who you really fucking are. They're getting one side from fucking some one-sided. Girl. You wonder why they're getting one side because you're a fucking liar. You're a liar. You're looking for dick. You're a lying dog. You're a lying dog. Dog. You're looking for some dick. I have dick, and it's wonderful.
All right, I'm getting flagged for harassment and hate speech because I think of what he's saying there, and there were some threats by some people over there, you know, some angry language. So I am going to end this and restart. Please rejoin me in 2 minutes. I'm going to end this live and restart in 2 minutes. I hope to see you all back, please.